Hi, I'm Michelle, and today we'll be discussing the methods you can use to form your LLC in New Jersey. We're going to be covering the steps involving starting your LLC, the forms that you're going to need, the naming requirements, and the 5 main steps that are actually needed to register your LLC. I'll also be explaining the importance of having a registered agent and a very key term known as piercing the corporate will. Now, if these terms aren't familiar to you, I highly suggest you watch this video. The businesses thriving in New Jersey are the pharmaceutical and the financial service industry. The life sciences industry is growing ever since the 4th smallest state of the USA. The sector consists of 3 subsectors: pharma itself, the research sector in biotech, and the development of medicine. Currently, 11,400 firms are operating in the country that offer finance and new businesses. Now, they're helping people with financial chores like tax paying, business returns, and insurance companies. You can start your New Jersey LLC by 3 methods. Number 1 is that you can do it yourself, in which case you can choose to fill out the online forms, or you can send it off via mail. But number 2 is that you hire a professional service to do it for you, which is the most easy and secure method out there. We personally recommend TailorBrands as one of the best services for this purpose. Number 3 is that you can go ahead and you can hire an attorney. Now, coming to a very common question, but a very important question, what exactly is an LLC? An LLC is a hybrid business entity combining a corporation's characteristics with a partnership or sole proprietorship. It separates your personal assets from your business assets and gives you personal asset protection. When you're starting off your LLC in New Jersey, you can mainly need to file a certificate of formation with the state and pay a filing fee of $125. In this video, we'll be discussing options number 1 and number 2, but we're going to be placing emphasis on why you need a professional service to do it for you, because you have to make sure that you're doing your LLC work correctly, because this is one of those things where you cannot afford missing out on any of the key information or have any misunderstandings. TailorBrands is a really good professional service that you can get, because forming an LLC is not just filing the certificate of formation, but it's also deciding on a name, hiring a registered agent, creating an operating agreement, and obtaining an EIN. Now, all of these can be done under one roof with TailorBrands. I'll be leaving the links in the description below, so you can easily go there and check them out. We're now going to discuss in detail the 5 important steps that you must cover when you're forming your LLC in New Jersey. So let's go. The first step to starting off your LLC in New Jersey is basically choosing the business name. Now, before you name your business, you must know that the name should be easy to remember, it should be available in the state, and should follow all the naming guidelines. You can find the naming guidelines at startmyllc.io. Now, coming to the 4 key things that you definitely need to be aware of when you're naming your LLC is number 1, that your business name should be available, and no other existing business in New Jersey can share that name. Now, each business name is very much unique to its own owner. Number 2 is that limited liability company or an LLC should be there as a suffix in the company name. Number 3 is that you cannot use any name for your business that could be confusing or misleading. Terms such as Treasury, State Department, FBI, CIA, they should not be included. Number 4 is that terms like bank, university, attorney, and doctor can be added, but only after the additional requirements by the New Jersey state government are fulfilled. Now, if you do not wish to file your LLC right away, but you want to hold on to the name that you've decided, you can reserve your name for 120 days. But to keep the name, you need to file a name reservation application and pay $50 to reserve your name with the New Jersey Secretary of State. The second and highly vital step to forming an LLC in the state of New Jersey is to appoint a registered agent. A registered agent is an entity that will act and work on your LLC's behalf, and they will receive all the important paperwork and other official government correspondence in New Jersey. This is why you need a very competent registered agent for your LLC. You also need to make sure that your registered agent is a resident of New Jersey, or they have at least a physical street address there. Now, their business address is going to be used as the LLC's principal address in New Jersey. Most LLC formation companies do also provide registered agent services. TailorBrands is a great LLC setup service. They do provide registered agent services and many more other services at very reasonable prices. Now, a key thing to note when getting a registered agent is the importance of having one and having a legit one. Because in case of any lawsuit or if you get sued, the lawyer of the other party is going to do what is known as piercing the corporate will. Now, most people believe that they're setting up LLCs for tax purposes, but the real reason for setting up your LLC is to limit your liability. Now, basically what it does is that it creates a divide between your personal assets and your business assets. So if you're sued in your business, they cannot go after your personal assets. Now, when you're sued, the attorney who is the one suing you is going to start looking for cracks in your LLC. And this is where they pierce the corporate will. The first thing that they're going to do is check whether you have a registered agent, are they legit, and have they been filing the appropriate paperwork. The third and another important step in forming an LLC is to file the certificate of formation. Now, the New Jersey Articles of Organization is a legal document needed to officially register your business with the Secretary of State. It costs $125 to file your formation certificate in New Jersey. The certificate of formation includes details like the name of your LLC, registered agent's name, address, employee details, and the structure of your company, basically whether it's member managed or manager managed. Before you start hiring employees in New Jersey, one should really know about the rules and regulations thoroughly to avoid any future issues. We personally suggest that you use TailorBrands to file a certificate of formation because they provide a very easy way to fill out the forms without any confusion or missing out any of the steps. If you happen to get stuck anywhere, they do have a live chat option where you can ask your questions and they will respond. The fourth step is filing the operating agreement. An operating agreement is an internal document that legally outlines the proprietorship and the operating procedures of your LLC. Now, this document is vital as it ensures that all the business owners are on the same page regarding how they operate, their voting power, business resolutions, and a lot more. This helps to reduce future conflicts. When it comes to filing the New Jersey LLC operating agreement, the state doesn't really require you to have a very comprehensive operating agreement, but it is ideal that you have one that contains the details of your entire business operation. It's recommended that it should be done by using a professional service such as TailorBrands, since they know exactly what to do and you won't have to worry about missing out any of the details. The agreement template is drafted for a very small fee of $29. The EIN, also known as the Employer Identification Number, is a 9-digit number given by the IRS to make it easier to identify the types of businesses for tax purposes and taxes in general. Now, the EIN is necessary for any active business out there or any form of businesses for that matter. An EIN is needed when your LLC is hiring employees. Now, to obtain an EIN, one has to fill up a form which can be done online or it can be done by mail, and you just submit it to the IRS. You can also get an EIN assistant through TailorBrands who can help you out with the entire process. I'll be leaving the links to all of the resources in the description below. You can go there, you can check out which of the options fit your requirements. But for now, I'm going to be showing you how to file the forms using TailorBrands. So this is the website for TailorBrands. And as you can see on the website, there's option to set up your LLC, and you can also design a logo, merch, and the website itself for your brand in case you need one and haven't really gotten around to getting it. I'm going to go into form an LLC. Now choose the state that you're setting up your LLC in. Add your business name. You can check for the name availability here, which will save you a lot of time. Or alternatively, you can choose the method that I told you earlier by going to the business entity name search. Click on the type of services that you're offering. You'll have to pick which stage of your business that you're on, whether it's still in the idea stage or it has been set up and fully running. Choose what sort of income your brand will be. Choose whether your business will have a physical address to receive the documents, and also whether there'll be a dedicated person there who's going to receive these. Select the number of employees. Now you have to fill out the information for your business, like your name, phone number, email address. Now choose whether you want to opt for a registered agent or not. TailorBrand charges $199 annually for hiring a registered agent. If you don't have one, then I highly recommend that you get one through them, because the one thing you can't risk is not having a legitimate registered agent. You're going to need an EIN, like I discussed before, for tax-related purposes. If you don't have one, or you're overwhelmed by the process required to get an EIN, then just let TailorBrands do it for you. It's going to cost you $99. Pick if you want to file for compliance. It will cost you $199 when you do it through TailorBrands. Here you can choose whether you want to have your business branding done. If you already have things like logos, domain, and a website, then just move forward. Select if you want to speed up the process. You can form the operating agreement using TailorBrands if you haven't made one already or you are unsure of how to proceed with making the agreement by yourself. See if all the information that you chose and entered is correct and check the final billing as well. You can now proceed to pay for the service, and that's all you need to start and form your LLC. Now that you've created your New Jersey LLC, there's still a few things that you're going to need. You need a company business bank account and a business credit card. You need to file a New Jersey business permit and licenses. You need to get general liability insurance and professional liability insurance, which covers your employees. You need to file a New Jersey annual report every single year. I hope this detail will help you out on how to start your LLC in New Jersey, and I wish you the best of luck if you're starting off your business over there. Please continue supporting our channel by liking the video, subscribing to our channel, and clicking the little notification button. Thank you for watching.